Hi, my name is Derek Johnson with Tatango.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of our free text message marketing templates, which you can download. Whether you use Tatango or not, it's a great template for text message marketing. If you want to download it, the link to download it will be in the description below. So this template is for an SMS offer. An SMS offer is essentially what you send to your subscribers, usually in mass. So if you have 100,000 subscribers, you're going to send this offer to your customers. Now we created this template because we want to make sure that before you click send on your text message, you make sure that everything is in place. You're not forgetting something. And if you're brand new to text messaging, this may help craft your first text message offer. So let's jump right into it. This one actually is a real simple one-page template. As you can see, it's a mobile phone, and this would be the text message that is received by the customer or customers. So the first thing you want to include in this text message, very, very important, is the business or organization name right up front. As you can see here, this is Bob's Burgers. It's right up front. The reason we do this and the reason we recommend our clients always put the brand name up front is because in a lot of phones, they preview the text message. So that means there'll only be a few words that will be available to the customer when they receive the text message, and to see the rest of the text message, they have to click to view more or the full message. So we always recommend putting the brand name right up front so that even if the phone previews only a few words, the words are the brand name, so the customer knows exactly who's text messaging them, and they think, okay, I know this brand, I feel confident in clicking on this message and seeing the full message. You never want a consumer kind of doubting, who's text messaging them, and then they may not even click on the message, which then doesn't give your brand the opportunity to market to them. So the next portion here is the offer. So this is what you're actually giving the consumer. For most text message marketing, you're going to be sending some type of offer. Percentage off, $1 off, some type of promotion, a sale. This is where the offer goes. Now, I also recommend this go at the start of the message with the business name. So usually business name and then the offer. And the reason is the exact same reason as the business name kind of goes up near the front, is if they're previewing the message on the mobile phone, you want the business name so they know who it is from, and then you want the offer right away because, let's say it's Bob's Burger, get 20% off, and then it cuts off the message and you have to click to see more. That's enticing enough for most consumers to click on the message. Now, if it said something like, hey, show this text message to redeem and the expiration date is this at the start of the message, I'd be like, well, I don't even know who that brand is. It doesn't sound that enticing to open. I'm going to skip over that text message. So always put the brand name right up front, and then secondly, the offer. Now the third component of this, which you can see here, is the offer fine print. I see a lot of people and a lot of brands for some reason, they get this right on billboards, print, radio, television, Facebook even ads. They say, get 20% off your purchase when you spend more than $20. I see a lot of brands for some reason throw all that knowledge and kind of learning out the window when it comes to text messaging, and they'll put the fine print before the offer. And that's never a good way to do it. So if that were the case, it would read, when you spend more than $20, get 20% off your purchase. The reason, number one, you don't want to do this is because let's say it was previewing the message and there's only a few words in the preview, it would read Bob's Burgers. When you spend more than 20, I'd be like, oh, that sounds like a lot of money. I'm not interested. You haven't even given me anything. That's why it's always important to lead with the offer. Bob's Burgers, get 20% off your purchase. And then you're essentially kind of trailing off, when you spend more than $20. That's kind of the fine print. Don't worry about that. Be really enticed by the offer, which is that 20% off purchase. Now, in a text message, you only get 160 characters, so you got to keep this, as tight as possible. The next component is the redemption instructions, as you can see here. This is important because if you just tell people 20% off your purchase when you spend more than $20 at Bob's Burger, people are nervous and they're cautious of how to redeem things. They don't want to go to a restaurant and, be turned down because they're presenting the coupon the wrong way. Maybe this is an online coupon. Maybe this is a show, the waitress. Maybe this isn't show the waitress. Maybe you need to, show the front desk before you get seated. Give as much detail as you can before, somebody actually has to go and redeem that coupon and figure it out for themselves. So this could be a show text to redeem. This could be click on this link and then show the link or whatever, is on that mobile website. There's so many different ways to redeem a mobile coupon. You could even just ask, your server. There is some options too. They put a coupon code in there. I usually recommend, even if you put a coupon code in there, do you tell the server what the coupon code is, or do you show the phone and they read what the coupon code is? So make it very, very obvious for the consumer, the person receiving the text message, on how they're supposed to actually present the text message to get this fine offer. The last one is expiration date. This is pretty common for any kind of couponing type marketing plan that you're doing. You always want to have an expiration date. Number one, it protects your business, so you're not having people come in 5 years later with the coupon and expecting it to be redeemed. Second, I think is even more important, is it increases people's interest in the coupon because it's a limited time offer. So usually text messaging, you're going to get 99% open rates. I think 90% are open within 3 minutes. It's just ridiculous statistics. Everybody gets the message and they get it right away. So you want to plan for that when planning for the expiration date in the message. So you don't want to make it 30 days out. You want to make it maybe 5 days out, something where, there's enough incentive in there, maybe to jump in the car today or tomorrow or on the way back from work tomorrow, but you don't want to extend it too far out where they forget about the message. Because you also have to remember that, they're going to get messages from their family, their friends, and all of those messages are going to push down the message from Bob's Burgers. So, kind of keep that in mind when planning out, how long a text message promotion can run for. The one thing that we left out of this, because, it's a little hard to display kind of in this format, is the instructions to opt out. So the CTIA requires that at least once a month you put in the text message, usually I recommend at the bottom of the text message, instructions on how to opt out. So this would be something along the lines of, to opt out, reply, stop. Very simple. It doesn't take that many characters. Now, you are going to lose subscribers, whenever you put, that information in there. But what I like thinking about is you're actually losing people that don't want to receive your messages, that almost see it as a negative, with your brand. Because if they're getting messages and they don't know how to opt out, that is just only hurting your brand. So you want to get those people out of the campaign if they don't want to be part of it. Also, I think that builds trust with the people that want to receive the text messages, because they constantly see that you're willing, and there's instructions there for people to opt out whenever they want. So people feel comfortable receiving the text messages, and they know, if maybe down the road they don't want to receive the messages, they move away, they can opt out at any time. They're not, kind of tricked into staying into the campaign. It kind of builds a rapport with the business. So I always recommend, if you have the characters, always put it in the message. If you're short on characters, put it in once a month into your messages. So maybe every 4 messages or every 5 messages, depending on how many messages you're sending per month. But at least put it in there once so that people, maybe if they opted in by accident, maybe they have forgot about the campaign and they're now receiving messages, at least every couple messages or so, they're going to see instructions on how to opt out. So the consumer is not going to get frustrated by constantly receiving your messages without being able to opt out. So that's it. That is the SMS Marketing Blueprint, and it's a free blueprint that you can download. We'll put the link in the description below. But feel free to use this on Tatango, on whatever SMS provider you're using. And really, I think this is a great template to use even for each individual text message. Use it almost as like a checklist, just to make sure that you're including everything and you're not forgetting anything when you send your mass text messages. Again, my name is Derek Johnson with Tatango.com. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, And if you want to download this free text message marketing template, we'll include the link in the description. Thanks.